feet got cold.
So, ready? Hi, I'm Dobby, but you can call me Dobbs. So today I'm going to be reviewing P.S.I Still Love You by Jenny Han. So before I start this book review, I just want to say that this is the second book of To All the Boys I've Loved Before, but also by Jenny Han. And To All the Boys I've Loved Before is a movie on Netflix. I watched the movie and it was so good. I think that this book is becoming a movie too in 2020. Before I start this book review, I'm going to talk a little bit about To All the Boys I've Loved Before. So To All the Boys I've Loved Before is about Laura Jean. Laura Jean is the main character, and when she kind of catches feelings for a boy, she writes a love letter to him. And she's written 5 different love letters, and she doesn't mean to send any of the love letters. They're just kind of for her to keep. But when all of her letters get mailed, that's when the story kind of begins to change. Also, before I start this book review, I just want to say that this book review will have spoilers of To All the Boys I've Loved Before in it. So if you haven't read this book, it's okay, but if you haven't read this book, there will be spoilers of the first book in this book review. You can leave the room. Oh, you have to edit it. Oh. So this book is about Laura Jean's relationship with Peter. First, her relationship was a pretend relationship, but then it actually got real. And when her relationship with Peter gets real, she has to kind of deal with an actual relationship because she's never been in one before. And she also, in this book, she struggles with her relationship with other boys and also her relationship with her friends and kind of how those bonds change over time. Especially her relationship with Genevieve is talked about a lot in this book. And also with another boy, John Ambrose McLaren, who's another boy that received a love letter.
Josh not?
Josh is in the book, but he isn't talked about as much as book 1. So this book was a really sweet book. It had a lot of feelings in it. It was very heartfelt, and I could really feel what Laura Jean was feeling because it was from her perspective. I feel like I really liked how we got to see a lot of the other characters that feel like weren't mentioned as much in this book, like Lucas, another one of the love letter boys, and John Ambrose McLaren. And we kind of get to see their personalities more, and I really liked reading about them. I really like Lucas as a character. He's such a good character. He's such a good character. My favorite boy character in book 1 was probably Josh. Oh, the dad though. Besides the dad. Out of the 5 love letter boys. My favorite was Josh because of the relationship that they had, and it kind of I don't know, he was really sweet, I feel like. But then in number 2, Josh doesn't come out as much in the book. So my favorite boy character in this book was either Peter or Lucas, I think. Peter was really romantic to Laura Jean and stuff, so that's why I liked him. But Lucas was such a good friend, and he was so I don't know why, I just really liked his personality. He was really nice and stuff. I feel like in the second book, she didn't really change. Laura Jean didn't really change that much throughout the book, her personality or anything like that. But in the second book, the only part that I can think of is she kind of got a little braver, and she could tolerate more. Yeah, she got stronger. I think that this book was really good, but I think I liked 1 a little bit more. I would rate number 1 4.5 stars, and I would rate this one 4 stars out of 5. I also want to say that I definitely want to read book 3. There's a 3rd book in this, and it's called Always and Forever Laura Jean, and I really want to read that book. This book also, Laura Jean is a Korean character.
Korean American.
Korean American, yeah, because her dad's Korean. I mean, her dad's American and her mom's Korean, but her mom passed away. So it talks a lot about Korean things in these books. Like it talks about hanbok, yeah, traditional like clothes. And it also talks about like a lot of the foods because her dad always tries to cook Korean foods. And it talks a lot about like Korean like culture and like food and stuff like that. They also, in number 1, they talked about the drink, yogurt, like the Korean yogurt drink, and that was really cute. This is a YA fiction book, and it's like a romance plus like realistic fiction book. So I would recommend it to people who like those genres, but it also has a little bit of swearing in it and like mature content. So I think I would recommend this book to like middle school, high school people. Yeah. So I want to talk more about like this book was really sweet. It was really emotional. It almost made me cry sometimes. That's all I wanted to add. So that'll be the end of my book review. If you like this video, please like this video. And while you're down there, please subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I feel like that went pretty good. I also need to... Oh! Is it still filming? Go subscribe to my channel, Davi's Corner. Thank you. Bye.